Hey everyone, it's Janine here. And so today I'm going to talk about my new hairstyle. Let me turn it around. So I have decided to lock my hair. And the reason being is I'm just tired of having to go to the beauty salon all the time and get my hair braided. I'm not saying I'm not going to braid my hair anymore. I probably will in the winter time because it's cold and I don't want my scalp to freeze off. So I will be probably getting some more braids once the weather cools down. But I just decided it was time to do something that I've always wanted to do, but I've been very afraid to do, which is lock my hair. Now these aren't really locks. These are twists. I hope you guys can see that. These are actually twists, and they will turn into locks if I don't wash it right away. And so these will eventually turn into locks. And the reason why, let me go back in time. Let me do a reversal. Whoop, 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 whoop. So let me go back in time. Now, growing up, I was always told that natural hair was ugly, and that natural hair was messy, and I always had growing up, I always had my hair straight. I remember sitting in the chair. This is so some of you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys are probably, if you're under the age of, let's say, 30, or if you're 30, you might not know what I'm talking about. But we used to get our hair straightened as kids with what is called a hot comb. I wish I had a picture. Let me see if I can find a picture of a hot comb real quick. And what the hot comb does is you put the hot comb on top of the stove and you would let it heat up. And but my mom used to straighten our hair with a hot comb. And you put the hot comb on top of the stove. Trying to find a picture of a hot comb. I'm trying to find a picture of a hot comb. Hold on, people. Hot comb, hot comb. I'm trying to find an old fashioned one that's not electric. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is a picture of a hot comb. So when I was little, my mom would put the hot comb on the stove and let it get piping hot, let it get really hot. And she would straighten my hair. She put a lot of grease in my hair and she would straighten it. And sometimes, your ears would get burned, have little crusty critters on there. Your ears would get burnt and it would scab over. So, you have like little scabs on your ear. Sometimes you might get burnt on the head, the forehead, and that would scab over. I know it sounds bizarre to these younger people, but so we would get our hair pressed. It was, my mom would wash it, press it, and so you would have your hair straight for the week. We usually did it on Friday, like Friday, but FRY Friday, Friday night, because she would like pressing that hair, and then you could smell burnt hair throughout the house. So I remember that as a kid getting my hair pressed. all the time, and I never liked it, but that's just the way things were done. So you get your hair pressed, and then also I'm trying to remember the name of it. We get our hair relaxed, but it wasn't called a relaxer at the time. It was called, let me see, big row. I can't remember the name of it, but at the time it was chemical. It was a chemical, okay? So we would go and get our hair relaxed, but I don't even remember the name of it back then. It wasn't called, this was like in the 70s, okay? So we would go get our hair relaxed and spend all day at the beauty salon, like all day getting our hair relaxed. And I used to hate that too. I used to hate getting my hair relaxed because, they burn your scalp. So we get our hair pressed or we would get it relaxed. And that's how my hair was for a long time until the 80s. And then we got a what is called a Jerry curl. Do you guys let me find a picture of a Jerry curl for these young people, because young people don't know. Let me find a picture of a Jerry curl. Jerry curl. Let's see. Trying to find an old-fashioned 1980s picture of a Jerry curl. Oh, man. So this is a picture of a Jerry curl, okay? I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Maybe the light is getting in the way. Oop. So that's a picture of a Jerry curl, okay? So in the 80s, we had our hair in a Jerry curl. That's a Jerry curl. And a Jerry curl is also a chemical. You go get that done. They put rods in your hair with the chemical compound, which will make your hair curly, and then you have to spray your hair with let me see if I can find some hair care products. You have to spray your hair. It would be some kind of spray, Jerry curl spray. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to find 1980s. I'm gonna show you guys the real stuff, not the stuff they got out right now. 1980s products. I can't find it. But then you would spray your hair with this with Jerry curl spray. And that's how I wore my hair in the 80s. I wore it in a Jerry curl. Oh Lord, this is funny. That's Ice Cube with a Jerry curl, guys. And so you would spray your hair with Jerry curl spray and it'd be real greasy and it it would be real greasy. Okay. Hey Charlene. Hi Charlene. How are you doing, my friend? I'm glad you joined. I just decided to do this at the last minute. Thanks. Oh, okay. I'm glad you like the outfit. So you would spray your hair with Jerry curl spray, and then there's another one that we should spray our hair with. Um, I forgot the other stuff. It- I'm trying to find the other stuff. But the other spray would turn your hair like a okay, she says, "Wow, those still exist." Oh, okay, my mom rocked a Jerry curl. Okay. So you would spray your hair with the Jerry curl spray and it'd be all greasy and the grease would be all on your clothes. Sometimes it get into your eyes. The Jerry curl juice would get into your eyes and your eyes would burn. And then I don't know if you ever saw Coming to America, the first one with Eddie Murphy. Oh, if you haven't seen the first Coming to America, you need to watch that because that is how it was, okay? That's how it was back then, with you sit on the couch and then you get up, there be grease all on the couch from your Jerry curl. Yeah, she said soul glow. Just let your soul glow. Yeah. So if you haven't watched the first Coming to America, I strongly advise you to watch the first Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. That crap, that was real. That's how it really was, guys, with that Jerry curl. So, having said all this, straightening my hair with a straightening comb, my mom straightening my hair with a straightening comb, getting relaxers, getting the Jerry curl in the 1980s. So that's all the processes that went on with my hair, and none of it was. Oh, and I forgot the weave, y'all. Got the weave in the 1990s. Okay. So for those of you guys who don't know what a weave is, that's hair on a track. Let me see if I can find a picture of some weave hair. That is hair. It could be. I'm trying to find a picture of some weave hair. So weave hair would come in a pack. I'm trying to find like an old fashioned picture of some weave hair. I think they still make weave hair. Weave hair could be weave hair could be made out of a synthetic fiber, or it could be human hair. Like weave hair, if it's human hair, primarily comes from India. Okay, because Indian women have really long hair, straight hair, and so that would usually come from India. So I'm trying to. See, they're not showing me a picture of some weave hair on a track. I want you guys to see a weave hair on a track, so you can see. See, okay. Ugh. Show me some weave hair on a track. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then also, like Charlene says, we wore braids. Janet Jackson brought those big box braids in the 1990s. I wore braids too in the 1990s. I wore braids. I was wearing braids. I braid my hair still off and on. I go to my hairstylist, and she will braid my hair. So having said all of that, straightening my hair, putting chemicals in my hair, um, wearing a weave, wearing synthetic braids, okay, wearing human hair braids. All that stuff that I put my hair through was not healthy, especially the chemicals, especially when I got my hair relaxed. My hair fell out quite a bit, because I had a lot of relaxers when I was in college. I had a lot of relaxers, and my hair would just be dry and brittle. Even if I conditioned it, it would be dry and brittle, and I would have like little plugs. I would have plugs in my hair, and it was just damaging my hair so bad that I stopped relaxing my hair. I stopped relaxing my hair probably about 20 years ago. I just cut all that stuff off and haven't looked back because it's just my hair was just really unhealthy. Now, I'm not saying I'm against relaxers, because if that's what you want to do, if you want to relax your hair, that's your business. I'm not saying don't relax your hair. I'm saying for me personally, it was just a bad deal all the way around. Those chemicals was just messing me up. See, so you see these little plugs right here in the front? That that's from years of relaxing. You see all that? All that, all that. That's from years of relaxing my hair. That's years and years of damage that I was doing to my scalp. That's years and years of having my hair braided too tight, like, around the edges, and the edges were just coming out. So I'm just for me, I'm not trying to say anything against anybody on here who straightens their hair. For me, I just can't do it no more. I'm just not doing all that relaxing anymore. It's just damaging for me. Uh and I just just been done with chemicals over 15, maybe 20 years, been done with those chemicals. And I probably will get my hair braided again in the wintertime because, like I said, it's cold. It's cold in the wintertime. But even with my braids, I tell my braider, don't braid my edges, so tight where, my eyes, you ever seen, mommy, my braids are too tight, my hair's too tight, my hair, I look like I had a facelift. I would look like I have a facelift because my braids would be so tight, and it would take like a week or two. Like everything would be pulled back, and like I'm surprised. I'm walking around like I'm surprised, and my hair it would be so tight. I would have headaches, for like a week, and that would take get into a hot shower. Okay, I need to get you on my channel to help encourage natural hair. Charlene, we could definitely do that whenever you're ready. So, you know, I would get into the shower because that's how ridiculous my hair would be. Get into the shower, put on warm water or hot water, and just stand there to try to get my braids to loosen up because it just be that doggone tight. And I couldn't sleep, missing sleep. That's ridiculous. Missing sleep because your hair is too tight. I be like, "Oh my god, I can't sleep," and I be like up all night like this, up like this, like all night like this. My hair is too tight. I couldn't sleep. No lie, I'm just telling you the truth. So that was my hair journey thus far. Okay, and just torture. Just I was just torturing myself with all of that. Okay, Charlene. I'm just torturing myself, and I'm just not for that anymore. I'm not going to torture myself to look a certain way. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm through. And besides the torture, I think also I had a lot of stuff going on mentally. And when I say mentally, um again, this is just me talking. This is my opinion. It's just me. You may have a difference of opinion, and that's fine. We can all agree to disagree. But for me, I remember when I first saw some dreadlocks. This was the late uh probably the late 80s, early 90s. My aunt came to visit, and she had locks, and they were short locks. And growing up, hearing that natural hair was ugly, and having my hair straightened all the time, and having relaxers on my hair, when I saw my aunt with her locks, I thought they were ugly because that's the way I have been taught. That's the way I was brainwashed to think that locks or natural hair was ugly. And that's no fault of my mother, because that's how she was raised. That anything black, or anything uh yeah, anything black was not perceived as pretty because my mom grew up in the 50s. That's way before, I'm black and my proud movement and all that. And so that was passed down. That was passed down to us. That natural hair is not pretty. And that was passed down. And um oh, thank you, Charlene. She shared me out. So natural hair was not perceived as being anything pretty. And I remember looking at my aunt's hair again in late 80s, curl was still in, straight hair was still in. Looking at my aunt, who was a very beautiful woman. She was an artist. She was a visual artist. She drew nudes. Just very, very talented individual. She's no longer here. She died some time ago, but I was just looking at her hair and thinking that her hair was ugly and she needed to straighten her hair. And th- looking back at that just now really hurts me to think that I thought my aunt was did not look attractive because again my aunt was just this wonderful wonderful person, very creative. And that bothers me didn't that I was thinking like that. And I remember also around the first war, the first Iraq war, the first war in Iraq. Okay. And this was the late 80s. My friend's sister was in the Iraq war. She was stationed over there. And instead of, again, this is how messed up my mind was. Instead of saying to my friend, because my friend was talking about how worried she was about her sister being in the Iraq war, so on and so forth. This is how messed up my mind was. Instead of, trying to comfort my friend, my stupid butt said, "Oh, how is she straightening her hair over there? Isn't that crazy? How is she getting her hair done over there? Oh, she's over there in Iraq. What is she doing for her hair? How is she wearing her hair?" That's how messed up my mind was, guys. That my friend was up there telling me about her sister being in the Iraq war and how she was worried. And I'm sitting up here asking her, how is her sister taking care, maintaining her hair? Woo, crazy, crazy. How's her sister maintaining her hair in the Iraq war? That was my question. Okay, that's just ludicrous. That's crazy. That is crazy. So that's how I grew up, with the constant hair torture. And I'm just not going to torture myself anymore. And about to sneeze. I think I mentioned that I was a reporter. I was an on-air reporter. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm gonna sneeze. Let me get some water too. Hey, GA girl. I am every woman. How you doing, girl? I'm glad you can join. Um, I have mentioned several times that I was on air reporter. So when I was a reporter, I did primarily entertainment news. I covered arts and culture in the Irving, Las Colinas area, which is near Dallas, Texas. I worked for a company called Irving Television. It was a community television station. Okay, much like I guess you would say similar to PBS. And sometimes I wore a twist in my hair to work, and sometimes I wore really long braids. Let me show you some pictures of me when I was out there doing my reporting thing, guys. Let me see. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. Oh, I gotta go way back. I gotta go way back. Hold on. Oh, thank you, GA girl. I'm glad you like my hair. I just got it done, girl. Let me see. Do 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 do. Where are my reporting pictures? This was in okay. So that's me when I was a reporter. That's a wig right there. See? That's a wig. That's when I was a reporter. And I don't have anything against wigs. If you don't have time to get your hair together, a wig will do it for you. A wig will help you out. And I'm not saying I'm not going to wear wigs anymore cuz you'll see me on air sometimes with a wig on, but I'm trying to find some more reporting pictures of myself. So, you'll see me on air sometimes with a wig on, but whatever, because it does save you. If you don't have time, here's another picture of me. That's with that's me with braids, y'all. That's when I was reporting on location with my braids in. Let's see. And here I am again with the camera on location. Oh, I don't know if you guys this is me. This was downtown Dallas. I don't know if you guys could see that picture. So you see how I was wearing my hair when I was a reporter. And sometimes they liked it better. They liked it better when I had my hair. They liked it. I got sent out on more jobs, okay, when I had my hair like this. So you can't really tell those are braids, but those are micro braids. So when I had my hair like this, I got sent out on more jobs, okay? When I had my hair like that, when it was long like that, particularly when I had long blonde braids, when they were really long and blonde, I really got a lot of work then, okay? And when so but then when I had my hair in twists like this, I didn't get sent out as much. So I finally asked, um, I told him I wanted to cover City Hall more. I want to start covering City Hall. I was primarily doing the arts. Here's another picture of me. That's how I had my hair also. So I was primarily when I was a reporter, I was an arts and entertainment reporter. So when I had my hair long with micro braids, particularly when they were blonde, I had blonde micro braids, or when I had my wig on, I got sent out more and I got sent to cover City Hall. But when I had my hair in twists, which is these are twists, okay, I'm going to let these turn into locks. But when I had my hair like this, I didn't get sent out as much. So I asked my show producer. I said, I really want to start covering City Hall more. Can you please send me to City Hall? My show producer at the time was a black woman, and she said, Janine, I'm going to tell you, uh, you will not be able to cover City Hall with your hair in twist. She said, you can continue to be an arts and entertainment reporter with your hair like that. But with your hair in twist, they are not going to let you cover City Hall. So she said, if you want to cover City Hall, you're going to have to wear your hair in those micro braids, wear your hair in micro braids or wear a wig. And so that really upset me. It's like, it doesn't I thought it didn't really matter how my hair looked because I was a damn good reporter. I was a really good reporter. And I was like, well, why does it matter how my hair looks? So yeah, and this was a I know she was telling me she wasn't she my producer wasn't telling me to harm me. She was just being real with me because there was only two of us, two black people and a okay There was she was one of the main producers. Then I was a reporter, and then there was a black intern. So there's only 3 of us, 3 black people at the whole TV station. And so she was just really telling me to help me. She's telling me to help me so I can get more work. Wear your hair in box braids, micro braids, or wear a wig so you can get more work. And that just really, really bothered me because my reporting skills were the same if I had micro braids or if I had if I had the twist. I'm still the same person. I still have the same skill set. So, but I think things are changing now. I don't know because I'm not out there anymore. I'm not out there working anymore. Now, I've heard that they introduced laws that you can't discriminate against people with natural hair. I've read that. I don't know. I wish I knew somebody out there that I could talk to. I wish I knew somebody. That's my friend's daughter. I wish I knew somebody out there who was still a reporter and who wouldn't be afraid to talk to me first of all, because I don't want to cost anybody their job. Who's a reporter and ask them how is the environment now since they passed those laws that you can't discriminate against somebody because of their hair. I really wish I'm going to try to find somebody to talk to about that. So, so that's my story. That's my hair story. Oh, and also, I'm locking my hair. Okay, my phone is going off. Also, I'm locking my hair because I like to swim. I love to swim. So for me, this is the easiest hairstyle. So I can go swimming and not have to detangle it after I get out and having to. I mean, I'm still gonna, of course, gonna have to condition and wash it, but I won't have to worry about my hair being tangled and just jacked up from the water. So this is ideal, ideal. I think I'm saying it right. Charlene, am I saying ideal right? Oh, Charlene says I need to learn how to swim. Yeah, we all need to learn how to swim. I learned at 11 years old. My dad was in the military and he took us on base and we learned how to swim in swim class. So I love to swim. So for me, this is the best hairstyle. I either was gonna just cut all my hair off and just be dang near bald, or I was gonna lock my hair. So I decided to lock my hair because I liked. Oh, she said I am saying it right. Ideal. So so this is the thing that I came up with besides cutting my hair. So so I love to swim. I love being in the water. Uh so this was like the best thing that I could come up with. I'm going to start surfing. I went surfing one time, like years ago, years and years ago in Maui, and I loved it so much, and I never forgot about that experience. So I'm going to start taking surfing lessons again, hopefully in August. August is my birthday month, and I want to. Well, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to take beginning surfing lessons for a week. So that's my goal. To take beginning surfing lessons for a full week, and I'm going to document that. I'm going to make a documentary about that because for one, you don't see this. You don't see this color too often surfing. I'm actually on Instagram and I joined a black surfing group. Let's see, what's the name of them? I'm on their feed all the time. Black surfers, and they have people that's a part of their black surfing group from all over the world. And so I started following them, following black surfers, and I said, okay, black people surf. So I'm Charlene Hill invited me. Hey, Being Thinker. Ben, is it binge? A binge. Hi, binge thinker. So I started following black surfers on Instagram. And I'm going to I'm going to start surfing again. Even though I went one time, I never forgot it. So I'm going to start surfing again. I'm going to take a week's worth, 7 days of surfing in August. Black surfers on Instagram. Look at some of these pictures. Look at this. That is fabulous. See, he started off, this guy right here, I don't know who he is. He started off as a skateboarder and then went from skateboarding to surfing. And there's like a whole article about how black people usually start off as skateboarders and then make the transition to surfing because a lot of black people do not know how to swim. A reason being that there aren't any swimming pools in my majority black neighborhoods. Now, as I said earlier, I learned how to surf at the age of 11. I was fortunate to learn because my dad was in the military, and we went on base, and my sister and I took swimming lessons. And then all my cousins in St. Louis, they know how to surf, um, because they live in St. Louis, and you need to know how to swim in St. Louis because of the river, the Mississippi River, and there's always a lot of flooding. And so most of the people in my family swim pretty well because of the fear of drowning from that river. And I remember as a kid when we lived in St. Louis for a little while, my uncles would take us out to the arch. There's an arch and there's a river. They would take us out to the river and just throw people in the water. They would throw everybody in the water, and that's how a lot of my cousins learned how to swim because they just throw you in the water, and you would either learn how to swim. Well, they wouldn't let you drown, but they would just throw everybody in the water. And that's how the majority of my cousins learned how to swim, because of my uncles just throwing everybody in the water. And you're gonna learn how to swim today. And then also there was a boys and girls club that my cousins went to every summer, and they swam and played sports all summer at the Boys and Girls Club. I'm gonna try to show you some more pictures of these. Okay, here's another lady. Look at her. She's up there on that surfboard. She riding the hell out that surf. Look at that. I don't know if y'all see that. So that's black surfers on Instagram, and they have inspired me to oh, that's fabulous. Look at that. They have inspired me to start surfing, to learn how to surf. And so that's my story. Natural hair, gonna continue with that. Uh no more relaxers, not too many braids anymore, because sometimes braiding will pull your hair out. This is just me. This is me talking. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying, talking from my experience. That may not be your experience, but I'm just talking about my experience. Okay. Don't nobody get mad at me. Don't get mad at me on here. I'm talking about my experience. Okay. So, oh, let me show you guys my outfit, child. Let me show you. Let me show it to you. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me see. Let me scoot this back. if I can without. Oh, let me see if I can scoot this back. Ooh, okay, let me see if I can get up on here. Ooh. Okay, so this is my top. Can you guys see that? This is my top. Okay, turn around carefully. Carefully, I will fall. Woo! Woo! Okay, so thank you for sharing your hair journey. Looking forward to counting on IG. Okay. Oh, thank you, Charlene. So I got this top from a friend of mine. She's from Liberia, and she has a shop in Killeen, Texas, and it's called K Queen Beauty Supply and African Market. I think she might be online, K Queen Beauty Supply off an African Market. I did a short video with her, just a walk through her store. So you can see that. Okay. Uh, so you can see a short video that I did with her um, at her store. I just walked through her store and filmed it. So that's on this channel, K Queen Beauty Supply. And she might be online. You might be able to purchase some of her stuff online. And this necklace this that I have on right now, this came from Nigeria. This is from Nigeria. My sister married a Nigerian man, and they went to Nigeria and bought me a whole bunch of jewelry. And this says, "I trust in God." So I'm done talking. I don't want to start rambling. So I'm glad you guys joined me today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and just a blessed weekend. And Charlene, I like your videos. They're very helpful. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to watch your videos. And GA girl, I thank you for sharing out my content. She's always helping me. She's also does wellness like Charlene. Charlene and GA girl both do a lot of health and wellness videos. So, and thank you, Binge Thinker, for joining me. You guys have a wonderful and blessed rest of the weekend. I'm going to I'm probably going to try to do a interview on Tuesday if I can find somebody to interview. Check out all my live streams. I interview quite some really wonderful, interesting people. So if you can check out all my live stream interviews, just check out my channel. Check out my channel and share. I have not gotten to 400. I want to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. So if you can, if you have time, share my videos because I need to start making some money. Not that I don't know how much they pay, but I sure would like to hit that 1,000 and my 1,400 watch hours so I can start making a little change on YouTube. And so I thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. You have a wonderful and blessed rest of your weekend. Peace out.